Hello, you little people on my phone, and welcome to another tier listing video. Since you guys seemed to like the last one, I decided to make one where I tier list funny little cat images. I want to see the most silly little guys, the most devious little gremlins, and all in betweens. The tiers are S tier for silliest of sillies, A tier, adorable little critter, B tier, beautiful little things, C tier, it's a cat, I guess. D tier, devious little gremlin, not a cat at all, devil in disguise. Alright, so for our first little guy, I'm thinking that because of his facial expression and the fact that he's not really giving much, he doesn't have a thought in between those eyes, I'm thinking I'm going to put him in It's a Cat, I guess, because there's probably going to be better along the line. So we'll just put him right here, and yeah. This next one might just get an immediate S tier for me, because look at him. He looks so shocked. He looks like he's going, whoa, what's going on here? He just looks flabbergasted. Immediate silliest of sillies for him, because he is amazing. We're going to put him right here. Up next, we have this little guy who looks like he either just woke up from a really big nap or he wants to kill you. I'm going to put him in Devious Little Creature just because he looks evil, bro. I'm not even sure if that is a cat at that point. Then we have possibly the coolest cat I've ever seen. Just look at him. Look at his little sunglasses. This guy has got to go to S tier because look at him. He looks so stylish. He knows how he looks. He knows he's killing the look. Alright, so we're going to put him in S tier for silly little creature, if I remember correctly. It's kind of hard for me to talk. I'm having a stroke, but y'all know what I mean. Next, we have a cat that I relate to on a spiritual level. Look at him. It's the recreation of the Confused meme. And honestly, this guy seems like he goes in Adorable Little Critters. He is the perfect little thing to put there, and also the first one. He's going to be alone for a little bit, but I'm sure we'll find somebody to put next to him. For this next one, you're going to have to brace yourselves. Be really careful, and prepare yourself for what you're about to see. This little guy, look how happy he is. This little guy is so joyous and happy. And honestly, I believe he belongs in Silly Little Critters. Because look at him. Or was it Silliest to Sillies? You know what? It doesn't matter. He's silly. Look at him. Up next, we have an internet classic, the Sad Cat. Look at him crying. I actually feel really bad that I'm going to have to rank him kind of low. He's not really that cute. He's just really sad. And you know what? I'll put him next to It's a Cat, I guess. That way, that guy down there, who's been alone since the very beginning, has someone to talk to. Up next, we have the most grumpy and angry, disappointed cat I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, there's not much to say. He just looks mad. He didn't get what he wanted, And I think he deserves to be put in Devious Little Gremlin. Because, yeah, he's just angry. There's no joy in his face at all. He just looks so bad. I feel like he's judged me for putting him low on the tier list. Then there's this guy who just looks like he's on the brink of losing it. He looks like he wants to strangle someone. And honestly, I feel like he belongs in It's a Cat, I guess? Or Devious Little Gremlin. I might put him in Devious Little Gremlin just because he looks insane. Anyway, I think that's it for the insane cat section. And now there's just this silly little guy who looks really happy to be here. And honestly, I'm going to put him in Silliest to Sillies because look at him. He's amazing. Also, hey, if you've watched the video this long, consider giving it a like because that would help me a lot in making money to eventually be able to buy better editing equipment and, take classes on it and all that. But yeah, on to the next cat. At this point, I should probably just make a crying cat tier list because there are so many of them that are just crying or upset. But look at this little baby cat. They're so sad. Look at them. I believe they should go in Beautiful Little Creature just because they need some tearing up. And now for the final cat of the video. This little one. Look at them. They're adorable, and I think they sum up beautiful little things perfectly. Also, before I end the video, and I show the final picture of the tier list, I want you guys to consider subscribing. Drop a comment on what tier list or whatever other type of video y'all want to see. It could be as goofy as y'all want, and I'd try it out. Thank you, and bye.
Pose for me, you nya nya